Good day, Pinoy Clicksters and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. Smash and Destroy is coming up soon. So let's do our predictions for legacy cards. Let's go! Okay, so we have here a bunch of cards that we're gonna look at, and hopefully some of them might be legacied into the Smash and Destroy set. Okay, so starting off with Scar. Okay, so we know that that the Smash and Destroy set is probably gonna be a Hulk-based set, and what better figure to be legacy than to the Scar, which is the son of Hulk. So I haven't used this figure yet because I was not playing Heroclix when this figure was released, but this is 104 points, so perhaps this can be moved to around 75 points. Okay, and he has a couple of traits: parental duo when a friendly character named Hulk or Kaera is adjacent to Scar. They all modify their attack balance by +1 if not already modified by this effect. So that might, you can still keep that because um, adjacent to Hulk, because there will be a lot of Hulks for sure in the set. And the power of the Old Strong. When Scar is adjacent to a square of blocking terrain, if he possesses invulnerability, he can use Impervious instead, and if he possesses Toughness, he can use Invulnerability instead. So really interesting. I think that that's still something that can shine in the meta scene. Okay, so his attack damage though is attack is only 10, and yeah, let me just confirm. Yeah, only 10. So he needs help, and that being adjacent can be that help that he needs. Okay, so how can you say no to a figure holding a sword and a battle axe? Okay, so Scar is our first legacy candidate. The second one is Destroyer. Okay, so Destroyer, you can see here, has the armor keywords. Okay, so this is and a special damage power life force possession. Once during your turn, another friendly character named character adjacent to Destroyer can be given a power action. If you do, deal that character 1 unavoidable damage and heal Destroyer of 1 damage and remove 1 action token from Destroyer. Okay, and that can be again awesome in modern age, just to be able to have someone uh, given a power action. Okay, and the beauty about this particular Destroyer, you can see that the sculpt is beautiful, but this has 10 range. And 10 range is nothing to sneeze at in today's game because of the shortened map, and he has flight, super strength, and 4 damage. So values are decent. Okay, but the point is 196, so this could probably be like 100 points or 125 points if ever. Okay, but I hope we get to see him. And the next one that we have here is a chase from the Hulk set, okay, which is the Hulk Out Heroes. Specifically, this is Hulk Out, I think, Bucky. Okay, Bucky as Captain America. So he has a trait, Shield Smash. When Winter Hulk makes a close combat attack, if his attack total is at least 4 greater than his target's defense value, the hit character can make a close attack or range attack during its next turn. So it's like that character has been stunned. And special attack power, Puny Shield. Winter Hulk modifies his defense value by +1 against range combat attacks. Okay, so interesting. And another special damage power, Revert. Captain America give Winter Hulk a free action token and replace him with a figure on a click number as listed below. Existing actions take tokens on this character are applied to the replacement, and which can be given an action this turn. If the replacement is KO'd, this character's point value is scored instead. Okay, interesting. But in this case, it specifically pertains to set number figures named Captain America. So, but I hope they implement something similar, but uh, not limited to just the inset Captain America reversion. Okay, so that's Winter Hulk. Of course, we have to include an X-Men figure, and we are going to cross our fingers and say that Colossus, the super rare from Deadpool Weapon X, Deadpool and the X-Force rather, is going to be one of the legacy figures. X-Men, X-Force, and Armor keywords. We've been getting a lot of love for Colossus in the previous set, so hopefully that streak will continue. Yes, a trait, Colossus can use super strength. Okay. And a special movement power, Colossus can use charge and improve movement, destroy blocking. Okay, probably make it like 100 points and then give him another power. Okay, so I'm not so sure what, but uh, maybe something that when he carries objects, he can carry two objects, or when he destroys a blocking terrain or a terrain marker, he score points instead of not scoring anything. So that's Colossus Super Rare. Okay. Next one we have here is Gorgon from the Earth X. I will not go through all his powers, but just say that pose, he looks like a battering ram, and that pose is like very much uh, in line with the aesthetics of Smash and Destroy. So he's gonna ram into the blocking terrains, and hopefully he can get plus plus combat values when he does that. Okay, so Gorgon. Okay, you can check his card out. Okay, 125 points, so probably make it 100. The next one we're looking at is Maestro. Okay, so if we have the young Hulk, then we now young Hulk's son, and then we now have the old Hulk, which is Maestro from the Secret Wars Battle World set. Okay, so he has a trait, Baron of Battle World, Leadership, Perplex. When Maestro uses Perplex to target another character, you may instead modify a combat values except damage plus 2 if the target shares a Battle World keyword, or minus 2 if it has a different Battle World keyword. Okay, so interesting. Battle World is coming, of course, as we know, in the MCU. So perhaps this can be a soft introduction to that as well. Okay, and who doesn't like Hulk smashing things even when he's old? And you can see here, they both have the same pose. And finally, of course, we need to select a colossal figure. Usually there is one or two in a legacy set, and we're using or choosing Giganto and Namor from Avengers Infinity. So we also had much love in the previous sets for Namor. So hopefully this whale size figure can shine again, okay, in the modern. Okay, probably like a colossal retaliation, because it's been a while since we have a colossal retaliation piece for 2 by 2. Okay, so although of course you can see here the attack is only 9, so need a lot of perplex, or perhaps when he is adjacent or occupying water, he gets plus 1 combat values. That will be very very strong as a special damage power. Okay, so Namor number 13 is a significant appearance. Yeah, so that's it. I have 7 figures that I am predicting that hopefully a couple of them would be in the legacy set. But what do you guys think? What in your collection do you want to see as a legacy figure in the upcoming Smash and Destroy? Also, smash that like button and subscribe button if you haven't done so. Bye bye.